All right, let's keep going, guys. I got more shout-outs to give. A $25 tip has come in from Frenelit. That is the top contribution of the night so far. Thank you, Frenelit. We'll get you up on the leaderboard in a moment. He says, hey, Darkside Phil and Mr. Papavera, do you guys remember those disgusting mad balls? They were like Nerf balls the size of baseballs, but molded with the most disgusting-looking mutant faces. Yes, I had a few of them. I had a few of those. They were right. They were made of foam. They weren't styrofoam. They were like thick foam. So it was like a ball you would throw around, like a Nerf ball, but it was like the baseball size. But right, they would have big mutant faces and shit on them. Just like, dude, back then, everything was about being gross. Remember Garbage Pail Kids? That were a parody of Cabbage Patch Kids, and they were disgusting things on collector's cards and stickers and shit. Yeah, there was some nasty stuff back then, and it was like, oh, it's gross is funny for boys. Boys like gross stuff. This hilarious, gross things, right? Now, they don't really do that shit anymore. Oh, but thank you, Frenolith. Top tip of the day. In fact, let's get you up on the leaderboard right now. That way we got you in place. People know that you're the top contributor, and they know what they got to beat if they want to be the person to get something created or named after them. Thank you for the $25 tip, Frenolith. And that gets us up to 30 bucks. Thank you for that. As you saw, it was a slow night, so I appreciate that. Foodie Fringus. To me, $2. It said, Foodie Fringus Saga comes to an end. Sure, thanks for the tip. Blue Whale Rhino tipped me $1. Said, have you ever considered appealing to the World Bank to bail out the bankrupt United States of Phil? Yes, many times. I mean, if the whole banking system can fall apart at the fucking seams and then get bailed out, why can't I? My debt's way less than them, right? Alright, but anyway. As if I'm equivalent to the value of the world banks, right? Anyway, my Wi-Fi pay to stay cheered. Said, I know a service that pays bills with Amazon credits. What? I don't know what you're talking about. M5NSX cheered. It says, weird, I use Twitch Prime and I've never seen an ad. And maybe that you're just lucky. Maybe the ads aren't available in your region for whatever reason. But yeah, that was a change that they did many months ago. I think it was earlier this year they announced that that was a big change. So, Handicap Gaming ER did a 300-bit cheer. That's the top cheer of the night. He says, what about getting EBT? Will that help you, brother? What the hell is that? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What are people talking about tonight? I have no idea what you're talking about, man. What the fuck is EBT? It's like an electronic bank transfer. That's all I know that stands for. Anyway, let me put you up on the leaderboard. You are the top cheerer, even though I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Okay. Oh, let's see here. Nihilistic Goldfish cheer. He says you should go to the end and fight the Ender Dragon before the playthrough ends. You can use all the enchanted books you've been getting and make a set of God tier diamond armor, God tier bow and sword. It would be an amazing finale to the playthrough whenever it happens. Sorry, I feel a burp coming. Essentially, that was my goal. Like, that's what I wanted to do. But in order to get there, apparently you have to keep going to the fucking nether and getting a million things from the nether, which is my problem. Every time I go to the nether, I get lost and I die. I think it's happened like 3 fucking times in this playthrough where I've gone to the nether and get fucked up. So it seems like I'm never ready to be in the nether ever. And I hate it every time. Even when I go in there with a plan and people tell me exactly how to go about doing it, I still get fucked up every fucking time. So that's why I have so much fun doing other stuff and not going to the goddamn nether. That's why I don't want to go to the fucking nether anymore. I hate it. Let me put it this way. Eventually, I think we'll get to a point where we're like, that's enough of Minecraft. It's been a good run, but let's do something else. So let's end it. Then maybe I'll spend a month where all our goal is to go to the nether, get the shit we need, get to the Ender Dragon, fuck him up, stab him in the taint with a sword, you know, chop his balls off, whatever we got to do, and end this playthrough for good on a high note. But I guess we'll see what happens, because right now, I don't think we're anywhere near there. Okay. GTG Network and Productions has subscribed to the channel. Thank you very much for the subscription. What the hell? What's going on? There we go. It's bouncing, I think. Thank you very much for the sub. Philip Smelly cheered. He said, what a wonderful stream we're having. Looking forward to renaming something today. Well, if you are, you got to be the top contributor. Right now, the top contributor is Frenolith with that $25 tip. Thank you very much, Frenolith, so far. I'll be streaming for roughly under an hour now. Yeah, probably about another 50 minutes or so tonight, okay? Unlimited Frog and cheers. So remember when you ripped on NES and SNES classics? Now you're having tons of fun with the Genesis Classic. Prove you moved on from that immature shit. Well, here's the thing. I remember I didn't rip on them. I think what I said was anything that you want to play on those you could get on other consoles now anyway. So essentially, what they are collector's items. If you're someone who's never played those games before, you don't own them via other means, and you're looking for a one-stop shop way to hook up classic games to your modern setup, right? For capturing, those devices are exceptionally good because now you don't need a classic console and find a way to convert the signal to a digital signal and put it into your capture setup or anything like that. You just plug and play, plug it into your TV, plug it into your capture setup, good to go, right? So in that way, it makes sense, but they are overpriced. I mean, all those games on there, essentially you could probably buy them each for like $5 each, if not less, and play them all on a Wii U Virtual Console. You know what I mean? Like, they're all available other ways, but really what you're paying for is the nostalgia factor of playing with the original controller from that console, getting like cool collectors, like for example with the Genesis Mini, you get both the American and the Japanese versions of the game, so you can get different artwork and stuff in game and different, see what I mean? So that I understand. I don't remember, honestly, I don't remember 100% ripping on the NES Classic or the SNES Classic. I remember saying I didn't have interest in them because if I wanted to play those games, I would just play those fucking games. I can play them right now, right? And I thought that they were overpriced. I still agree it's overpriced. I do. $80 to $100 now. And by the way, both NES and SNES Classics are now completely they're now completely out of stock everywhere, and Nintendo's not making any more of them. So if you want them, you have to pay like double price. Like, actually, I looked on Amazon just for the sake of looking. The SNES Classic is selling for around $150. If you want a bundle of that and the NES Classic, you get one for about $180 to $200. That's double price of what they were being sold for originally, really. So, pretty expensive. Handicap Gaming ER did 100 cheers to EBT's food stamps. Well, I already talked about that. There's about Vera Charity said, I think my last one didn't post. I was going to say, craft yet 2 more buttons and 10 wood trap doors. Okay. That we can do. So what did I get here in this fishing run? I got a fishing rod with Look at the Sea, Mending and Lure, Mending 1, Feather Falling 4, Blast Protection 4, Fire Aspect 1, and Riptide 2. Power 4, Mending 1, Punch 2. Unbreaking 3 and Infinity 1. Some decent stuff. Nothing amazing that's blowing me away right now that I'm like, oh my god, I absolutely need to use it right now. Consolidate this stuff. Meh. 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 Fucking boots. Okay, I need more food. I've run out of food. Wait a minute. 64 cooked salmon. My next food for quite a while here. Let's put these uncooked salmon away. There we go. Okay, then we grab my items back, and then I'll do some crafting for Mr. Papavera's request here. Let's see here. Ben Boxer Charity said, are you going to get any of the upcoming new streaming services like Disney Plus or ESPN Plus or Apple Plus or HBO Now? HBO, no. Apple, no. ESPN, no. The only one I would ever have any potential interest is Disney. Obviously, Kat and I both like Disney movies. I would like to maybe watch Marvel movies and Star Wars movies as they come out and made available, since I'm not going to go to the movies to see them. And also, there's some original series of things coming out that may be quite interesting. But I don't have money for it, so unless I can afford it, right now, can't afford shit, so. Small Killer tipped me $1. He says, do you YouTubers from 2008 and 2000... What? Do you YouTubers from 2008 and 2000 called 4Player Podcast? I think they live in Seattle for a while. The look on his face is exactly the same as the look on my face. What? I think he's asking, do I know who the 4Player Podcast are? Because they're from the Seattle area. The answer is no. I've seen like 4PP or whatever. I've seen that before. I don't know anything about it. I don't know who they are. No, I know nothing. I'm stupid. I'm ignorant. I know nothing. Okay, so Papa Bear says, craft 2 more buttons and then 10 wood trap doors. 2 more buttons. That's pressure plate. Wood slab. How do you make a wood trap door? Ah, how many did he say? 10. 1, 2, 3, fuck. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I made 20. I never realize when I'm making stuff in batches. Well, I got the items I need apparently. Okay. Now I can find the fucking thing. We can get back to work on it. There we go. No, that's not it. I still can't find it. What is going on? I still can't find the fucking gate. I still get lost. I have the worst sense of direction possible of any human right now. Usually I'm better than this. It might be because, like I said, I'm tired or whatever. There it is. That's bad. I couldn't find it. Handicap Gaming ER cheers. What are your thoughts on Greta Thunberg asking the UN to fight climate change? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Okay. Then he cheered again. He said, do you think you would get a stroke one day? Maybe. Do I think about... I mean, no. Obviously, I don't think about that. Oh, yeah. I think that one day my heart might explode in my chest and I die as my arteries all rupture and fucking big, gory, disgusting explosion of death. That's what I think about all the time. No, obviously no one really thinks about that, bro. What the fuck? Okay. So. What's next? 1 block outside of the cells. Extend a new row of blocks overhead as an overhang. Inside the cells, place the blocks level to the tops of the iron doors. Leave an air gap over the head in the cells just behind the overhang. Oh? Hold on a minute. Alright, I'm on top of the cells. So I think what he's saying to do, he's saying to put a stone block right here in every cell. I think. I hope. Then he's saying, create an overhanging piece of stone that sticks out from over here. Ah! Well, that's fine, actually. Create an overhanging line of stone. So essentially do this. Like that. I think that's what he was getting at. I think that's what he's saying that I should have done. Okay? Oh, Ben Boxer... Oh, excuse me. Sam sent me $1.50 and says, did you hear the news story of the family that got adopted? What they thought was a 9-year-old turned out she was 22 years old with dwarfism. No. But that's weird. That's like that movie. What is it called? Orphan or whatever? That's that weird, like that weird fucking movie where it was supposed to be a girl. She ended up being like 80 years old or some crazy shit. Weird horror movie. Ben Boxer cheers it because it's so preposterous and peaceful in Sweden. No, because it's so prosperous and peaceful in Sweden doesn't make the entire world can achieve the same success. Oh, wait, it can. It's called Scandinavian socialism and American socialism in the 60s and 50s. Of course. Spawn Killer to me another $1 says, sorry, I meant to say, do you remember 4-Player Podcast? My phone is all fucked up. No, I never heard it. Remember, I never listen to other people's YouTube videos. Or watch YouTube videos. I never see streams. So no, I never saw that. I've never seen 4-Player Podcast. I don't know anything about it. People used to bring it up on my content, and I'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, guess what? It's time to fucking sleep again. I just got here to start building. It's time to sleep again. Timbo Slice, cheers. Did you see that Lacey Evans video for getting pulled over? Turns out it was to promote a show in Canada. I've always loved WWE people that can live their TV persona. I wish WWE would push people like her that have legit talent. If you want to understand, so it was a female wrestler in WWE who plays this character. She's supposed to be like a cocky Southern belle. She thinks she's like hot shit and she's above the law and everything. So apparently she got pulled over in Canada And she says to the cop, "Don't you know who I am? Oh, Canada's full of a bunch of nasties and stuff like that." So people thought it was funny and it went viral because they didn't even know who her character was. So a lot of people thought it was like, I just walked right through this pig. A lot of people thought it was like real, like that's how she really is in real life. When in reality, that's just her character on TV. And I guess it went viral and everything. It's kind of funny, but I didn't see the clip at all. I only saw it on social media. People were talking about it and discussing it on social media. I saw the discussions about it. So I didn't actually see the clip. Handicap Gaming ER did 150-bit cheers. Said, what do you think about the original Nikes or Air Jordans going up in price since they cannot meet demand? That's how the supply and demand goes. If you can't meet demand, the demand for the supply that you have available, value goes up. Then if you provide more supply, then the scarcity of that item goes down, and therefore the value, the perceived value of said item goes down. That's the law of supply and demand. So right now, if they don't have enough of a shoe that everyone seems to want for whatever reason, that shoe will be worth a lot more. If they make another run of the shoe and the shoe is now, not rare anymore, it probably won't be worth nearly as much. Same thing kind of happened with every single Nintendo console. Whenever Nintendo comes out with a new console, they tend to not manufacture too many of them to provide perceived scarcity. When in reality, Nintendo could manufacture as many as they want, and there would never be a shortage of their console. They've done this the last 3 console launches to create perceived scarcity, so that people think that it's a rare thing that they must get. It's a collector's item, and it basically gets it so that people buy that thing for the next 2 years. The Switch went like hotcakes, but they could have easily made more Switches. They just decided not to because they wanted to create scarcity. And it worked. People bought into it and ran for the fucking stores to buy their Switches, and then within a year, once the Switches were easily available on every store shelf, no one really ran out to buy it anymore. So there you go. Mr. Papavera cheers said you could try color coding the roads or towers to discern the directions. I mean, you're right, and maybe that's something eventually I want to do. So anyway, so buttons. Let's see. Inside the cells, place blocks level to the tops of the iron doors, but leave an air gap overhead in the cells just behind the overhang. I did that, but what are the buttons? Disregard white wool. So I'm going to put buttons on the floor in front of these doors here. Wooden buttons. Like this. Or oak buttons. But it doesn't do anything. I put it exactly where you showed, Mr. Papavera, and it doesn't do anything there. Yeah, it doesn't actually... Was it supposed to do something? Or did I screw it up? Press it. You actually have to press it. You can't walk over it. Okay. Thank you very much. I don't know how this shit works. Thank you, man. Okay, fair enough. That works. Alright, so a few quick shout-outs for everyone. I think what we should do, because I didn't even do this the whole stream yet, okay? We're currently at 625 subs. We lost a couple of subs. It's horrible. It's world-ending, terrible, horrible news. And I'm now going to run outside screaming the sky is falling because of it. Okay, I'm kidding. That's a joke. I'm not actually going to do... It's not a big deal. It's 2 subs. It's not a big deal. Shout out to the top cheerer of the night, Handicap Gaming ER. And shout out to the top tipper and contributor of the night, Frenolith, with the $25 tip. So far, you're the top contributor, and with about roughly 40 to 45 minutes left on the stream, we'll see. Now, just to let everyone know tonight, I cannot go late on tonight's stream. Cat is home, and we got stuff to do tonight. So... if you want to be the top contributor of the night, you have to contribute before the stream ends. None of this, oh, last minute, everyone piles on and thinks they're going to be the top contributor. I can't stay late tonight. So you guys have to contribute by the end of the stream, which is about 40 minutes from now. So, just so you're forewarning all of you, okay? All right. Finish building up the wall surrounding the cells. Don't cover the top. Place buttons on the outside corners right next to the doors. This perimeter will keep you and the villagers secure inside. Alright. Like that. And I'm building a wall all the way. Okay. Like this, but I'm leaving a hole. I'm not actually no, I'm leaving a big hole. I think I'm going to put torches along the way there. Spawn Killer just hit me $1. Says, do you think the GameCube was a good console? I thought it was. The graphics were pretty good. Honestly, the GameCube, like, I think graphics performance-wise wasn't, like, any further behind, like, what else was out at the time. I think the problem was, number one, the console itself didn't even look like a console. It looked like a toy. I'm being honest. It looks like a toy. It acts like a toy. It's like a little portable toy you take with you. The discs had to be cutesy and small. So I'm sure because the discs were half the size of the discs on other consoles, they could probably only fit half as much data on the disc. Much like Nintendo insisting they wanted to use cartridges with the N64, then they couldn't fit anything on the cartridge, right? So you buy a PS1 game, and it potentially had like 3 to 4 times more data on it than a Nintendo 64 game because the cartridges were more expensive to manufacture and couldn't store as much. For me, the controller of the GameCube is a major issue. I did not like the GameCube controller. It's so weird, you know, even though for a game like Smash, okay, but I don't want one giant red button, weirdo, like, bean-sized buttons, and then another weirdo button. Like, the buttons on that controller are very odd. It's not like a normal face of a controller. You know, give me 4 standard buttons on the face of a controller. Give me multiple shoulders. Give me that. That's what I like. Not a weirdo-shaped buttons and everything. Like, how are you going to play a fighting game on that thing? You're not. You know, you're just not. You see? So, for me, I think it was a weird controller. But I never really had the GameCube during its prime. I bought one much later when they were basically kind of on sale. You could buy everything at a discount because it was on the way out. And I played a few games on it that I actually really liked. I actually liked the graphics of the GameCube a lot. So, Frenel tipped me another $1. Said, what's the deal with the retrospective? Are we still going to have it this month? Yeah, it's on 1 week from yesterday. So it's Sunday, the 29th of September is the retrospective. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a marathon where I do it all day. I'm hoping to raise a good amount of funds that day to help with the coming month. I really need the help this coming month. I'm very afraid. So we'll see how that goes, but that's what's going to happen. All right. So it looks to me like I need to put torches in there. But I can't tell where. Yeah, I need to put torches in there. No, those aren't torches. What are those? Mr. Barbavera, I think you forgot a step. Because in the picture you sent, it's showing above there. See those? It looks like there's switches installed. And I don't know what those are. Those button switches. What are those? You didn't explain it in the picture. Unless you're going to have me do that later, but it was already in this picture, so it's confusing me. Oh, never mind. You have a picture coming up later that explains it. Never mind. You kind of jumped the gun. You showed a picture of the buttons already installed before I had installed them. But it looks like you explain it in a later picture, so never mind. That's okay. Alright, so now I basically just need to close this off, I believe. No! It says put a new layer over the top of the cells and perimeter to cover the openings. So I'm creating a whole new flat layer on top of here. Completely new layer. An anonymous cheer at 100-bit cheer. Thank you. And Mr. Primavera just cheered. Said, yes, you're correct. It was a little bit of a continuity error on his part. Well, no problem. Now I figured it out. So we got to do one whole new layer here like this. Okay, here we go. Look at all those animals trying to swim or whatever. What's going on down there? It's very chaotic down there. Okay. No opossum. I have not found 50 diamonds. We were not on the hunt for diamonds this week. We were building the cells of the gulag. This I actually can call a gulag, because essentially what it is, it's an area where you're going to capture villagers, you're going to capture monsters, and you're going to have a way for them to kind of reproduce. in a way that it's controlled and to your set your requirements versus the the willy-nilly way that it just happens naturally in the world. That's what I mean about Minecraft. People take this stuff so seriously. They figure out these elaborate things you can build and things you can do that allow you to control the world that otherwise would just kind of exist on its own. It's kind of wild when you think about it. Because, in the real world, we've done things like this. Let's create a system that controls something that's natural in nature to have it do something for us, right? Well, the nature of Minecraft is different than the nature of the real world. So let's create these entire buildings and systems and things that'll do things for us in the way that we desire with buttons and cells and shit. Like, damn, these people really sat down and thought hard about this shit to figure it out. Right? It's pretty nuts when you think about it. Like, how much work did they put into this to figure out this elaborate thing would do what they wanted it to do? It's pretty crazy. How complex these things gets with games and everything. But, alright. Timbo Slice Jr. said, where the heck did WWE learn how to do a persona so well? This new Bray Wyatt persona is amazing. It's not being overused. What's your opinion on it? I mean, it's pretty well done. And so far, they haven't made it insanely cheesy. But the question is, will they? Because now already they've pushed it from the background, no one knows what it's going to be, to, okay, so every week or two, it has a little bit of a cameo and it's kind of fun, to, he wins his first match pretty convincingly, to, now I'm wrestling for the title. Like, wait, whoa, huh? Like, there was a little bit of a jump there, you know what I mean? Well, shit. Really? I'm short by 2 fucking blocks. There. I was short by 2 blocks, but I got it done. Alright. I'm not done yet, but I gotta go sleep. I think the Fiend thing is good. Like I said, I just know... I'm just really worried. WWE always fucks this up. Always. They always find a way to fuck it up. And maybe they'll do the first run good, where it'll be him versus Seth back and forth for a while, and it'll be really well done, and that's cool and all, but I just get the feeling they're gonna fuck it up. I don't think WWE has had something white hot that they didn't fuck up. Just take a look at CM Punk, take a look at Daniel Bryan, take a look at, Zack Ryder. You know what I mean? Like, if you look, there's been a thing this last decade they haven't completely fucked. Ben Boxer cheered. He says, Jackie Summer says, since you can gift subscriptions, would you be open to putting Disney Plus on your wish list? I don't know how that works. I mean, yeah, that would be cool. Someone could give me a subscription to Disney Plus for a year. That would be amazing. I could watch it for the year and tell people what I think about it. I don't know how that works with a wish list, though. Like, how the hell would you send me that? I don't even know how that would work. Because right now, digitally, I can't even get stuff over Amazon digitally. You have to buy it and then send me the code. So how would you do that with Disney Plus? I have no idea. And is Disney Plus even available to buy on Amazon so I could list it? I have no idea. So, in essence, my answer to you is, I have no idea. Well, let's see. Mr. Papavera Cheery said, it's when you start to understand the mechanics how ideas will come to you. It kind of follows the adage, necessity breeds ingenuity. I guess so. Do you really want to sit around for 1,000,000 hours waiting for these villagers to randomly fucking have a kid that then you can make into a librarian? Or are you going to take matters into your own hands and build your fucking gulag over here? Throw some villagers in there and see what the fuck happens, alright? Okay. So that's done. That's done. So now we go inside. Shit. It appears... Wait, what? Attached to the overhang that you made earlier, place a button at the front of each cell. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. Okay. Place a button. It doesn't look the same. It doesn't look the same at all. fuck? I guess technically it is right. Where are my torches? I gotta put torches here. Let me do this now so I can fucking see what I'm doing. I ran out of torches. That's okay. I can just put 2 torches there later. Okay. Alright. So he says... It just still doesn't look right to me, but... Place a button at the front of each cell, and underneath each button place a trap door. Okay, now the trap doors. Like that. I guess so. Okay. Shout out to Samson, who took me another $1.50 and said WWE writers have stated that Bray has 100% creative control of himself. He really has to run anything by Vince. Wow. That's cool. That's good because I think Bray would do better than having Vince, you know, especially with how popular it is going right now. I think that that's good. I just hope that he doesn't do something to screw up badly. You know what I mean? Like, I hope that there's not a mistake that's made or something. Excuse me. Okay, that looks good. And then torches. Well, I need to make 2 more torches. That's something I could do later, I guess. Inside each cell, where there was a gap left overhead, craft yourself 10 dispensers with the string that you brought. So I have to go make 10 dispensers. Wait a minute. Inside each dispenser, place a lava bucket. By going to the dispenser GUI, carefully to not use the wrong button and dump lava. Another option is to go up, dig a hole, and place the lava bucket in that way. I don't have enough buckets, and I don't have any lava. I can't do that. I didn't know I was going to need that. Alright, so I need 2 torches. I need 2 torches to finish this. Then I need to get lava buckets. Right? So I gotta make buckets. Timbo Slice Cheers said Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville comes out October 18th. A game no one is talking about. I know you love the first Plants vs. Zombies shooter games. Any chance you'll check this out? If it plays like Garden Warfare 1 and 2, yeah. If you remember, those games had fun campaigns. Those games had good multiplayer. Like, I really liked the Garden Warfare games. And that was many years ago, by the way. I think the last one was like 2016. It could have been 2015 now that I'm thinking about it. It was a long time ago. So, you know, 3-4 years passing is a long time. I don't know what they've been doing. But if it's for the same makers and everything, yeah, I'd be interested in checking it out. If that's what it is. And I put it on my calendar, by the way. It is on my calendar. Spawn Killer to me another $1. So remember Loot Crate, what happened to them? I heard they're going bankrupt. That's exactly what happened. For whatever reason, they didn't make enough revenue. I don't know what it could be. It could be a situation where it's kind of like Telltale, where the only reason that they were able to get the next partnership that they had, like for example, they had Anime Crate, Marvel Crate, they were doing a certain kind of sports crates. Maybe the reason they were only way they could afford those licenses was to take the profit they made from the last sales and put it immediately into the next thing, and then the profit from that would pay the next. But eventually the profit's going to dry up. I think what happened was they basically expanded to the point where they had a big product line of all these licensing deals, but they couldn't afford it anymore. And they weren't selling enough of these crates to make enough revenue in order to keep things fresh and keep going. So they ran out of money. They eventually just kind of dried it up. It's funny because you remember when I had my Loot Crate partnership, the vast amount of crates that were available. I even had WWE Crate for a few months, if you remember. But really what you got to think about is value. Perceived value versus actual value, and who is the kind of person who's going to do a service like that, okay? And for me, okay, I'm going to check out this crate for 3-4 months. And then if those 3-4 months, if you don't have enough perceived value from the items you're getting from that crate to keep that subscription going, you're going to cancel it. Everyone probably would have tried 1 or 2 of the big crate, WWE crate, Marvel crate. But I'll be honest, even the ones that I received, they weren't enough to be like, wow, this is like $40 a month or however much they were, because those were expensive crates. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't enough. And a lot of the times you get a crate that has a bunch of junk in it. A little fucking figurine, a t-shirt that's ugly, you're never going to wear it. A fucking sticker. You know what I mean? Like a bunch of junk. You would get a bunch of junk. And you're like, well, I don't want this stuff. It was hard for me to unbox it and not laugh at some of the stuff that was in there. How do you expect someone's going to want that subscription every month? You know what I mean? And the thing is that there were other services that actually overnight kind of jumped up to compete with Loot Crate as well, that were doing it for cheaper. And I'll be honest, a lot of them were far inferior to the quality Loot Crate was giving. But they've essentially got tons of competition out of nowhere. They were the only service doing it. Then all of a sudden, there's a million competitors out of nowhere all cutting into their market share. I really think it was a situation of a Telltale Game situation. They were using one project to pay for the next, to pay for the next, to pay for the next. They were never actually turning a profit because the money they made had to go right into the next project to keep making money. And eventually, it dried up. Either people stopped buying the regular crate or whatever, and so there was nothing left to pay for the next thing to the point where they couldn't afford anything anymore. At least that's my hypothetical. That's what I'm thinking. Okay? So I need 2 torches, which means I need coal. There's only 1 piece in there. Where the fuck is the coal? Here it is. I need sticks, right? Wait a minute. Never mind. I have torches right there. How do I make buckets? I need, he said 10 buckets? 10 metal buckets. Let's see here. Mr. Bavavera says you can craft the dispenser still and do lava later. Each dispenser takes 1 bow to craft. 1 bow? A bow? Like a bow and arrow bow? Is that what you're saying? What the? Well, here's the buckets. I need 10 buckets, right? I need 10 buckets. Alright, I made 10 buckets. Now I need to make a dispenser, which apparently uses bows. I'll just use these. Fuck them. I have a million. 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to use these ever. They're not as good as mine. There's 5. 6. 7, 8. 9. You gotta be joking me. I got 9. One short. 1 bow short? I don't see dispenser. I'm confused. I don't see it. Let's see here. Handicapped Gaming ER did a 300-bit cheer, said for Derek. Alright, 300-bit cheer for Derek. Philip Smiley cheer, he said, haven't caught a Minecraft stream in a while. Have you been spending much time at the Condo of Stench? Every time I sleep, it's the Condo of Stench. Here it is. We're going right now to sleep. Condo of Stench. We're here to stink it up. Here's above a he says, I don't think enchanted bows will work in the recipe. Fuck! Seriously? How do you make bows? How do you make regular bows? What the? Oh, I gotta figure out how to make regular bows then. I know that I had some spider silk. buckets away. I know I had some spider silk, but not a lot. Let's see. Mr. Professor says you need the redstone dust and the recipe to make a bow is 3 string and 3 sticks. I don't think I have a lot of string. I have 15. I need 10, so that means 30 string. 17. Oh, I have enough. Now I just need the sticks. Oh, here we go. I can do it. So you need 10 bows, right? 10. Okay. Minecart. I'm not seeing a dispenser. No. There's no dispenser. Loom, there's no dispenser here. How does this work? Burble Lover asks, why don't I explore dungeons anymore? I have. I've been digging. I've been looking around. Here's the redstone. I still don't see it. You said I need redstone. I grabbed the redstone. It still didn't work yet. Still didn't work. I need cobblestone too? I'm out of cobblestone. If that's the case, I'm screwed. I know I'm out of cobblestone. I gotta go mine more. Oh my god. Is that true? No one's saying anything now. Everyone's completely silent. I don't have any. Oh. Dispenser. Okay, I need 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So I have my 10 buckets. I got my 10 dispensers. Now I need lava to put in the buckets, right? Once I have lava in the buckets, then I'm good to go. Separate all these buckets out because they all got to be full of lava, right? Okay. Alright. 1 second, everybody. I used my enchanted bow for the first dispenser. Did I? Maybe that's... Maybe dispense with this. Look. I just got an achievement out of nowhere. Holy shit. Okay, then. Dispense with this. I don't know why it's an achievement. That was weird. It's just a completely randomly crafted item ends up being an achievement. I don't know why. Okay, Handicap Gaming ER did a 500-bit cheer. Says this cheer is for Derek, okay? Alert, alert. Alrighty then. Thank you, Handicap Gaming ER, for another cheer. You're cheering a lot tonight. Thank you very much for that. However, as of right now, it is still Frenolith who is in the lead, top contribution of the night. So thank you, Frenolith, and I'm shooting for about another 15 minutes, guys. So that's it. All right, so I got the dispensers. I need to find lava. My enchanted bow is gone. Oh fuck! You're right. Where did it go? Did I use my bow to make a dispenser? Are you guys serious? I accidentally crafted a fucking dispenser with my enchanted bow. You've got to be kidding me. Even though I had a regular bow, it took my enchanted bow. Are you fucking shitting me? You've got to be kidding me. Why would it have taken my enchanted bow instead of the regular one? The good news is I have a ridiculous amount of bows, and a lot of them have good enchantments, or I could put good enchantments on them, and I have level 41 experience. So I could probably fix this. It's not a giant deal. It's just really fucking stupid that it just happened. You see, look, power 4, mending, punch. I could easily put together a bunch of these at a you know, blacksmith. Here it is. In fact, so I need Unbreaking, Infinity, and Punch. And then Power. Unbreaking 3, Infinity, Punch 2, and Power 4. That's pretty fucking good. And it cost me 6. Let's do it. What if I add Flame? Unbreaking, Flame, Infinity, Punch, and Power. And that cost me 7. So annoying that this happened, but I can easily just make it right back. It's not a big deal. Yeah. Let's try to get it full. There you go. Alright. No real crisis there. At first I thought it was a crisis, but crisis averted. I have a really good bow now anyway. So no problem. Alright. Phew. Phew. Thing is, I don't have an arrow on me, so I can't even use it anyway. Okay. Put all those away so I don't make any mistakes. I don't need that anymore. Put that away. I don't need that. I don't even know why I have a crafting table in my inventory. Put that away. I don't need this anymore. I don't need that. Let me put everything away I don't need. Don't need that. Oh, shit. I did need that. Do need that. Okay. Don't need that. Where's my map? Here it is. Don't lose that. I had enough issues losing the map earlier. Don't lose that shit. Okay. Frost is a trap. Resub for 3 months. So I'm not here for Minecraft, just to sub. See ya. See you later, Frost is a trap. Handicap Gaming ER cheered. 250 bits. This one's for Derek. See you later, Derek. He really likes saying see you later, Derek. Thank you for that. Philip Smiley cheered. He said, Philip, what would be some cool things to name? You got me. You guys have seen. Huh? Oh, okay. The sign's still floating. I was going to say, did the sign move somehow? With a, yeah, but no, it's still there. Chad Warren says, why didn't you read out my sub notification? I believe I did. I thought I gave you a shout out earlier for subbing. I did, actually, right when I was starting. I did give you a shout out. I need to find lava. I don't know where the fuck I'm going to find lava. Besides that gorge, which if I fall down it, I'm not going to have a way to get back up. Unless I have, like a million ladders or some shit. An imminent frog in here, he said, uh-oh, DSP shocked. You need to go to a nether trip to get that much lava. No, I don't. I just need to find lava in general. The problem is I don't have lava in general anywhere around here because I don't have a mine around here that goes deep. The mine that I have outside is very narrow. If you remember, the mine that goes down to lava is back all the way at my home, which is way far away. And quite frankly, with only about 10 minutes left on tonight's stream, I really don't want to do that trek. So honestly, I guess I could go place the dispensers, and that'll be it for tonight. Until I can go get lava, and then we can continue on with this, I guess. Ooh. Oh, excuse me. Would I massacre everyone in the village if someone tipped $100? Hell no. I mean, we put way too much time and effort into this shit to massacre everyone. Are you out of your mind? The only way that would happen is if this is the very final stream that I'm doing at all for what Minecraft. Then I go crazy. But no, I'm not going to end it all tonight for no reason. Timbo Slice just cheered. He said, would you say a good way to get a girl is to sing her? Is to sing to her? What's the great songs you sung to a girl in the past? What? Yes, all you should do is just run right up to women and start singing in their face and see what happens. It really makes them swoon, let me tell you. When you just start singing in a random woman's face, she totally won't kick you in the fucking ball, spray with mates, say, get the fuck out of my face, you weirdo. Handicap Gaming ER cheered and said, what do you think the buckets of lava and dispensers are for? I don't know yet. I don't even know how this thing's gonna work. Okay. Okay. Let's go place these dispensers. Last thing I'm doing tonight. Frenolith is still the top contributor with the $25 tip and less than 10 minutes left, guys. So, like I said, I cannot stay late tonight. I'm serious. I can't. So, you guys, if you want to get in there and be top contributor of the night and get something in the game after you got to do it right away. You have to get in now because once the time hits, I'm out of here. Okay? And so, Frenolith, considering you are the top contributor tonight, think about what you want. All right? Now, how does this... Oh, this is a bucket. Like that? I guess that's correct. Yeah, that's the dispenser. Okay. I don't have any idea how this thing's gonna work or what it's really gonna do. Oh, by the way, I have more torches, right? Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. I thought I didn't take them with me. Phew, that's close. Timbo Slice Charity said, if you don't sing, how do you hook a girl? You're married, so you must have the answers to love. Oh, my God. Dude, I'm not some kind of a love guru. Do I look like, Mike Myers to you? You don't want advice from me. You don't. I'm the last person to ask you advice for anything. Don't ask. Like, caveman, you go out there with a giant club, you bonk her right on the head. That's right. You bring her to your cave. Oh my God. No, don't do that. I'm kidding. That's terrible. Oh, that didn't work. Uh-oh. Was that supposed to do something? It opens the door. Okay, I thought it was going to open this gate. No, it opens the door. Alright. Okay. Handicap Gaming ER just did a $30 tip and said this tip is for Derek. He loves saying that things are for Derek. Well, Handicap Gaming ER is the top contributor of the night right now. So, Handicap Gaming ER, think about what you want in the game. Since, unless someone beats you within the next 5 minutes, you are the top contributor of the night, and you will get something in the game next time we play. As I've already said on this very stream, the next Minecraft stream will not be a night stream. We're going to try to do it as a main gameplay stream on October 1st. We're going to see how it goes. If it goes well, great. If not, people are getting bored of it and it's not working, then we can switch to something else. But I'm going to try it as a main gameplay stream on the 1st as an effort to try to raise some funds and help out with everything. So, we'll see how that goes. Mr. Barbavera just cheers. He'll explain how it works on the forum and even how to expand the farm. Also, did good so far. Thank you. So far, so we got a lot of work done tonight, right? I think that, I hope that hole's supposed to be there. But Mr. Barbavera, can you confirm if that hole's supposed to be here? Or if I was supposed to put something there? Did I screw this up? Everything else looks fine, but this is kind of weird. There's a hole in the wall here. I don't know if this is correct or not. I hope it's not. It's not screwed up. I know we're not done yet. I need the lava buckets next. Is Morrowind coming back SW Day? The answer to that, I have to say, is it probably will end up being, it probably will end up being, boy, I'm confusing. It probably will end up being a chill stream at night. When I'm going to start it, I have absolutely no idea. But it probably will be a chill stream at night. Because people really seem to like it when I played it in the Range-a-thon last month. And said, gee, play it more, really. This was a really chill thing where we told you what to do or whatever. There's a Papa Bear says I could put glass or panes in here if I want a window into it. I'd rather have a window than an open area. It's kind of weird to have an open air like that, right? But yeah, Morrowind more than likely will become a chill stream. Number one, when we get an opportunity and opening for a chill stream for it. And number two, probably once the new releases start to die down, because once we start hitting multiple new releases at once in October, etc., I'm not even going to have time to do a lot of chill streams. It's going to be balance of new releases. So let's say Morrowind is going to be a yes. We probably will do it as a chill stream. When it will start is probably mid to late hardcore gaming season or near the end of the year. But let's see. Let's see what happens. Okay. Why don't I look at Mr. Papa Bear stuff on my laptop? Because number one, my laptop screen is completely full. Half the screen is Streamlabs to show your contributions and half of the stream chat. So I have no room on it to look at it. If I did open it up, it would load like shit anyway. My laptop is a piece of garbage that barely works. So. Papa Bear says glass blocks. Use glass blocks because of the door. I see. Well, Derek says, I appreciate Handicap Gaming ER's sentiment. All night, he did shoutouts to Derek and said goodbye and good night to Derek. Yeah, supposedly we're going to get information about The Last of Us 2 tomorrow, finally. After a million years, we're finally going to get information about it, so. In the state of play announcement. Alright, there's about 2 to 3 minutes left on the stream. Absolute last chance if someone wants to beat Handicap Gaming ER with the top contribution tonight. You have to do it very soon. I cannot go late. So Handicap Gaming ER, think about what you want. Alright? Think about what you want in the game. And hopefully next week, if you don't get beaten in the next couple minutes, next week when we do this on October 1st, it'll be the main gameplay stream. You can tell me what you want. Okay? What you really, really want. Hello, iCrispy. Streams have been fun today. I had fun on streams today. A little frustrating earlier because some of the games I played on the Genesis were either like super cryptic or confusing. But for the most part, still entertaining. Oh my god, I have the glass block. The last thing I can do is put the glass blocks in place and then I'm done. Here it is. Okay. Once these blocks are in place, I save the game. That's it. So, absolute last chance, everybody. All right. Looks like Handicap Gaming is gonna get his whatever he wants. So think about what you want, and he'll be here next week to let me know, and we'll do it. We'll work on it. That'll be a big portion of our big stream. Wait a minute, Frenolith just tipped $30.01. And Frenolith, I've already said I can't do what you requested. You got to think of something else. That's disgusting. I said I'm not doing gross stuff, and that's fucking gross. It'll probably get me in trouble on Twitch, and I'm not doing that. So you got to think of something reasonable and not disgusting. What you just requested is absolutely disgusting. And it's not happening. I already said that. It's not happening. Actually, in fact, I talked about that a couple of weeks ago, and someone asked, oh, could we do that? I was like, no. We're not doing that. That's absolutely revolting. So, thank you for the top contribution. You beat top contribution by a penny. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Philip's Smelly Chair just did a 4,000-bit cheer to become the top contribution of the night. Oh my god. Okay. That's it. That's the top contribution. Philip's smelly chair just came in and took it. And that's... Oh, Handicap Gaming ER did 100-bit cheer. Said, do you need a 20? I don't know what that means. But, no, I don't need a 20. But, that's it. It looks like Philip's smelly chair just trumped everybody and became the top contributor for the night. And it looks like I got to go to sleep in the game, and then we're out of time for the night. Yeah. So this is it. I'm going to go to sleep. If nothing changes by the time I go to sleep, but when I go to sleep, I'll save the game. That's the end of my stream for tonight. So this is it. Right now, Philip Smelly Chair is in the lead. And Philip Smelly Chair, think about what you want for next week. Because right now, you're the top contributor. And unless a miracle happens, you probably still will be in just a minute. All right, here we go. Here we go. Wait, don't end. Wait, don't end. You guys told me not to end, dude. This is it. This is it. I gotta get to sleep. Look, it's getting dark. It's getting dark, and the moon is coming up. Handicap Gamer ER did 100-bit cheers, said don't end it. I have to. I have to go. I told you I can't be here all night. Phil Smelly Chair said after you put the glass in. Yeah, but I gotta go to sleep, so. Alright. Going to sleep. Daytime, that's it. Save the game. And the game is saved. And that's it. You didn't beat him, so Philip Smelly Chair ended up being the top contributor of the night. You know, even I apologize. Someone was trying to. I told you guys I can't stay here all freaking night. I told you that. Okay, so all right. So Philip Smelly Chair, think about what you want for next week. All right, and again, the next Minecraft stream is going to be Tuesday night, the 1st of October. All right, that's going to be the next Minecraft stream. It's going to be a main gameplay stream, earlier stream. And what I'll do is whatever Philip Smelly Chair wants, I'll probably be part of the stream. We'll try to finish up this, get lava, build this thing as a project, you know. And this will be an opportunity for those early in the month to contribute and get something made in the game who can't come to late streams. And like someone suggested, it was actually Froggins who said, why don't you do it early in the month as a main stream and see if it can help you out. Good suggestion. So, all right, guys. That is it. Thank you guys very much. Have a good evening. I will see you all Wednesday. Remember, I'm off tomorrow, not streaming tomorrow. Take an opportunity on DSP Gaming to check out all the stuff that I did over the week that you missed. I'll be back on Wednesday with Borderlands 3 and Dragon Quest Builders 2. Then on, excuse me, then on Thursday, it'll be Ask the King and more Genesis Mini. Friday will be the continuation of Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening with my weekly Street Fighter Chill stream. And then Saturday will be more Borderlands 3 with more Genesis Mini. And then Sunday is the big retrospective marathon. Okay, everybody? Thank you very much. Great contributions tonight. I appreciate it. Have a good evening. I will see you all on Wednesday when I get back. Peace out. Have a good night, everyone.